Hi teachers, I just wanted to show you a few things in your Google Classroom. One being notifications to parents and grades, and another one is a brand new feature that just rolled out today, which is Google Meets being integrated with Google Classroom. So I have a sample Google Classroom set up, and some principals have been gracious enough to let me use them as my sample students. So you have in your grades, of course, when you click that, it's all of your students with all of their work, what's missing, their grades, and so forth here. And under the People tab, you have your students and then the guardians. Now, this particular email has gone out to this guardian. They've been invited, but they have not accepted yet. This parent email has already accepted and is in the classroom as a parent. And this particular student has not had any guardians invited yet. So I would need to click invite, type that parent email in, and then invite them. Once they accept, by default, Google Classroom has notifications turned off. So you need to go to the gear in the top right-hand corner in your settings, and you need to turn on notifications. So scroll down a little bit and it says Guardian Summaries. So by default, it's turned off. So when you click this, it turns them on and it gives you an option. Do you want to turn on the notifications for all your classes? So that way you don't have to go individually into each class. So you can have that selected and click Add Class. Now they're turned on. So Google will start sending your parents notifications weekly. When you click See Example, it's going to show you what the parent's going to get. So every week, the parent will get this summary from Google Classroom. And the very first thing that pops up is their missing work. Any assignments that were missing and those due dates. It shows them what's coming up next week. And it also shows them, okay, here's a summary of what we did last week. Okay, so that's their Google Classroom summary for parents. Once they have accepted that invitation, they can change their notifications to daily, which is Monday through Friday. They won't get anything on the weekend, or they can keep it weekly, or they can even turn them off. But that's their decision. Just make sure that you have at least allowed that opportunity and turned it on in Google Classroom. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you was Google Meet. So this is just now newly available today. If you haven't turned it on yet, right here it will say generate Google Meet code. And once you do, you'll see a URL. Then it says visible to students, which is turned off. I recommend leaving it off until about 5 minutes before you're going to have your Google Meet session. So let me just show you what that would look like. In your stream page, you would add a new classwork assignment. I've done it here for you. Monday, Google Meet. So let's just say we'll be meeting via Google Meet on Monday at 8:30. The link will be visible in the header of the classroom. So you've posted the announcement. Kids know that if they need any extra help, or say it's your scheduled tutorial time, however you want to do it, it's posted here as an assignment. So on Monday, 8:25, about 5 minutes before the Google Meet's about to start, you'll go into your settings, and you're going to turn on and make that link visible for your kids and click save. And now your link is now directly in your Google Classroom header. Click on it, you'll be in your Google Meets, and you'll be waiting for your kids to join. Now, upon concluding your meeting, you will want to make sure that you turn that off so it's not there, because what kids can do is they can come in and meet in that Google Meet without a teacher present. So you want to make sure that once you're finished with your meet, go back to your settings, turn that notification off, make sure that it's not visible. In addition, there's a little arrow next to it and you can reset it. So even if they copied that URL and try to get into that again, it will not work because you're resetting it. And it's now not visible to students. Click save until the next time you want to use a Meet. Now, I highly recommend, if you're using Zoom right now, continue using Zoom. Zoom has a little bit more features and safety embedded in it. They've been on top of things as far as pushing out updates. But if you want to try this out, this is an option. I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to, one, make it not visible all the time, and two, how to reset your code if you decide you would like to use Google Meet instead of Zoom. So that's one option. And then lastly, of course, in the settings again is how you want to take your grades. So you can use total points, or if you wanted weighted by category. If you do that, then you would need to come over here and create your categories. Also, this may or may not be selected, so it shows the grade to the student, so you can have it off or turn it on, which I recommend, so students know where they stand in your classroom. One last thing is your stream. So right now, the way I have the stream set up is they can see all the attachments and the details of each assignment in the stream. So it shows the directions. This one shows the video that's posted, but if you don't want it to look that way, if you want it to be collapsed, that's an option in your setting. You can choose to have it condensed. So everything just kind of looks like a line item. So let me show you what that looks like. So if you do that, it's all collapsed and they don't see that. It's really just up to you how you want it to look. So those are just a few settings and some new features in Google Classrooms. If you have any questions or you need any help, please let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful 3-day week and happy Easter.